Hello everybody out there in YouTube world. We hope things are good for you out there in that world of ours. And you know, how are we feeling?
Well, I'm feeling good.
Exactly, there you go. We are feeling good. Now this video, let's talk about judgment. Boy, because that's a very special subject with us, would you say?
At the moment.
At the moment, yes. So yeah, this video, let's talk about judgment. But before we like to carry on, I'd like to say thank you again to those new subscribers, because we've had 3, or was it 4? 4 in the last 2 days. And I Walk with Phil's one of them. So again, thank you, Phil, for that. And to the new subscribers, that young gentleman who I saw in one of the charity shops in Albury yesterday, which was the one that we went into. If you remember.
Oh, the Salvation Army.
The Salvation Army one. So that's a young gentleman in there who subscribed to my channel. And also to our local fish and chip shop, amongst other foods that are in there. Thank you as well for subscribing. But yeah, so this video is about judgment. Let's talk about judgment. And boy, this is going to be, again, this is a bit of a personal one for us, because
it's discrimination, really.
It is in a massive way. And it is,
isn't it?
it's humongous actually, because my mum and dad, when they first met each other, they were discriminated.
Oh goodness, awfully, wasn't they?
For being a couple of mixed heritage, with my dad being Jamaican and my mum being white English. They were being discriminated very badly by both sides.
Horrible.
And now it's happening to us, and it really is. You wouldn't think it in 2025,
But it is.
but it is. It happens. You know, it's not nice when it happens, though. It's not nice, and you would expect it from, what would I say?
Younger generations.
Younger generations. No,
It's the older generations.
it's the older generations, and it's not just the English, Afro-Caribbean, Asian people. Yeah, seriously. And you know, we love people. Me and Maxine, we love people. But it's not nice when you see it basically right in front of you, in front of your face, when we're out and about, waiting at the bus stop. Yesterday, we was waiting for the bus stop by where we live, and this bus went by because we didn't want this bus.
He stopped at the stop.
He stopped at the stop, yeah, sorry. Yeah. And then as it pulled off, you should have seen the looks that we had.
We don't mean one.
No, there was several. It was almost the whole minibus.
Multicultural.
Yeah. They were giving us dirty looks, you know.
Well, all we're doing is standing at the bus stop, wait for the bus we need.
Yeah. It's...
You know, get over yourself, people.
And the trouble is as well, when it comes to with the Asian people, in particular giving us dirty, it's because I am the same colour as an Asian person.
And they think I am.
And they always, 99% of the time...
Not that it would make any difference if it was.
Exactly. But 99% of the time, they always say to me, oh, are you Pakistani or Muslim? No. I am half Jamaican and half English. But I shouldn't have to explain myself. No. But I have to, though, because they're assuming that I'm part of the Asian culture, and I'm not. I'm not. For those of you who watch our videos who are from wherever part in the world you are, whether it be India or even Pakistan or anywhere in Asia.
What's your view on it?
Yeah, what's your view on it?
Especially if you live in a different country.
But yeah, exactly.
What's your view on it? Be honest.
Yeah, just be honest.
Because we don't see what the problem is.
No, we don't see no problem at all. What it is, it's them. They've got the people,
problem,
the people who give us those filthy looks, and I'm saying filthy looks.
And just anybody else who is in a mixed relationship who watches Andrew's channels, you know, do they get the same thing?
And it's
because we don't know, we don't understand. It's at all.
Because I can tell you now, right, there will be a time then I will have to say something, because sometimes enough is enough. But then people say, oh no, you shouldn't respond to it. Yeah, but it's a regular thing. It's daily when we go out, when we always go out, no matter where we go.
There's a problem.
There's always a problem, and we're not the problem. It's them. You know, it's... See, what my mum and dad went through, they went through far worse than
Well, I was
this.
going to say that would have been even
They
worse.
went
Still,
through
in those
far
days,
worse than
didn't
this,
they?
because it was taboo back then, in the
Yeah.
50s and 60s in the UK, and it really was. I mean, imagine being told this, right? You come from a mixed race family, your dad being black, your mum being white, and people say to you as a child growing up that you shouldn't exist. Imagine being told that as a kid of 4 or 5 years of age by big adults, not young children. I'm on about people back then who were probably like in their 20s and 30s, saying that you shouldn't exist. You should have one colour breed. Your dad should be white, or your mum should be black and your dad black, and so on and so forth. Imagine being told that as a child, because I did.
I mean, everybody's entitled to their own view, aren't they, at the end of the day?
Yeah, but not stuff
But you
like
don't-
that.
You don't do it.
Not stuff
No,
like
not to
that.
say stuff like that, no. I'm on about their opinions.
Their opinions, yes.
You know, they politely keep your opinions to yourself.
Yes.
You know, how I always look at it for this day now, until you start paying my rent, don't start criticising me.
Paying my rent, paying my utility bills,
Yeah,
paying for the clothes I wear,
yeah.
paying for the food I eat.
You know, you have got no opinion with us.
You got none.
Not an open one, anyway.
None. And as far as I can see, we are not opinionated to no
No.
one. And we mean that, no one.
No one.
Or any judgmental views or anything like that. But when it's a factual thing, and you can see that not to do with a couple being of different cultural backgrounds, we're on about things which have been done to people. And we know there's factual, practical evidence, not circumstantial stuff. Then we have a right, because we know from ourselves, from experience, what we've been through similar things as such. But when it comes to this, being judged for being of a different colour, in both colours, in both races, that is not on.
No.
That is not on whatsoever with any human being.
Well, they were lucky they were on the bus, that's all I'm saying. They were really lucky they were on that bus.
But you know what I said? As the bus pulled off, I said, you can look, keep looking. And they knew I was talking to
Yeah.
them. And then when I was saying that, what did I do next, Max? They didn't know where to turn or
No.
how
They
to
looked
respond.
away.
They looked away. Because they're embarrassed by their action, and they should be
They
embarrassed.
know that they're in the wrong. They know that they're in the wrong. And you know, you can take so much, can't you?
There's only so much you can I'm a peaceful, loving,
Yeah.
harmonious person to this universe we all live in. But I can tell you, there comes a time,
When you're going to retaliate back.
and I'm not on about physical.
No.
No. Far from that. Things will be said. And, you know,
And people need to remember karma as well. Don't they?
because if me and Max won't say anything, all I'm telling you now is, you keep up with that behaviour. I'm not wishing nothing on no one, because we don't do that. But all I'm saying, you're the people that cause that negative karma against yourself. It's a fact. I bear witness to this, and that's the truth. I won't lie about stuff like that. Through my years of being on this earth, when people have wronged me for no apparent reason, all I'm saying is,
But you would think, wouldn't you, in this day and age, with the wars and everything that are going on, innocent people being killed,
innocent.
they'd have more to worry about than
Yeah.
a couple who are different colours to
From
each
different
other,
colour
really.
background, family backgrounds and
You know.
culture.
I just don't get it. I don't think I'll ever get it, will you, really? I
Um,
mean, not that it bothers us at all.
no. But come on, there's only so much you can take from things.
Yeah.
I didn't mind.
And then people need reminding, they need putting in their place.
Yeah, I mean,
basically.
when we first got together, I don't think we noticed this at that time properly, really, did we, Max?
No, we didn't.
And then, as the months went by, we started to notice the way how people were staring at us. People were staring at us. But you know what? Sometimes when we looked at some of the younger people, they seemed really happy for, they gave us a smile, especially when we were holding hands, because we always hold hands. We show our love for each other.
In younger years, I never experienced it at all.
No,
Because I've
Max
got
never
friends
did.
who were black, Asian, whatever. I'm just that type of person. If somebody's good to me, I'll be good to them back.
Yeah.
And I had lots of friends who were mainly from different
Cultural
cultures,
backgrounds, yeah.
More so than white people.
Mm.
I probably said that before on another of your videos. But I never noticed it, but I'm noticing it more. Especially when Andrew tells me stories and reading Andrew's books. I thought, wow. No, you would never have expected that, would you?
No.
In Wolverhampton, where Andrew originally comes from. You would never expected that, and I was shocked, wasn't I?
Yeah,
When I read the book, he'd never said anything, and I read the book.
Really upset her.
And it really upset me, and I said, you never told me you was going through all that at that time.
Sometimes it can be hard to explain, sometimes that's why I'm glad I put it in the book.
Yeah. And no one should ever feel ashamed of their colour, ever.
Be proud of who you are.
We're all human beings
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
See,
and we all bleed the same.
Be proud of being a human being.
Yeah. And if we're bothering you, then knock the door and tell us why.
Mm.
Don't sit on a bus, hiding behind the driver, giving us dirty looks.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, honestly, if we, one of these days, I've got a good mind to video people staring at us, and we can show you what it's like to be out there.
Yeah.
But then again, you shouldn't be filming it. Actually, I've got rights to film because it's in a public place. If it's in your home, then that's a different thing altogether. If it's a private place where
Or somebody else's home.
Yeah, that's why I said if it's in your home, then yeah, you have to ask permission. But if you've said no, then fair enough. But when it's a public place, no one has got the right to say, "Oh, you can't film it." Well, I'm not doing it deliberately, intentionally. But if there's a reason for it, then you're the one that's caused for this to happen. And that's the truth of the matter. But yeah, it's why judgment, jeez.
Not good.
It's not good at all. It's a good job we practice what we do, being lay Buddhists, and that's what we are, we really are. And people say, lay Buddhist, what's that? Do you do it to the religion side of it? No, we don't. All we do with being a lay Buddhist, we just practice the simple aspects of it, of taking away all the confusion of things and living in a home where there's no complexities, all the energies are in a lovely state of things, and we don't conform to things, to what society says we have to, and we really don't. But there's certain things you can't avoid, but when it comes down to the whole aspect, we don't conform to it. Look, I was out today. I went out to the to our local fish and chip shop earlier, and I was wearing my Mandarin top and whatever. And I love wearing this. This is who I really am. This is my character. When you see me wear my kung fu tops and everything with stuff like that, Brucey, but that's who I am as a person. That's me. Yeah. And come out of where we lived, and I saw these three teenagers. There was a young black lad, bless him, and there was an Asian girl and a white girl. The young black lad was looking at me in a very funny way, as if to say, "What is that guy wearing?" You know what? I was tempted to say to him, "This is my uniform. I'm proud to be wearing this, and I don't care what anybody thinks or says about what I wear. This is what I love to wear, and I enjoy wearing it. I'm being an expression of my inner self."
Again, though, teenagers are taught these days, aren't they, about human rights?
Yep.
You get a teenager who'll smirk and look like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When
We're entitled to human rights as well
Yeah.
as you young girls.
as anyone,
We're all entitled to our human rights.
no matter
if you
how
think
old
about
or
stuff.
young you are, or wherever
Yeah,
in the world we come
age has got
from.
nothing to do with it.
Exactly, it has.
What you wear has got nothing to do
Nope.
with it. And yet, if we went to somewhere like Glastonbury, nobody would bat an eyelid.
Yeah, because that's what we're into.
Because that's us, that's what we do, that's who we are.
So what if people might think we
We're
live
not
in
hurting anyone,
Exactly.
we're not throwing what we do onto other people.
We're not basically, gotta say this, we don't preach to people. We don't tell them, oh, you have to practice this.
No.
We just tell them what we do, and that's what we do. If you like it, yeah,
Do it.
Do it. If you don't, tough.
Don't do it.
We don't say you've got to do this or do that or change your
No.
way. But this is one thing we do not do, is brainwash people. And we know there's a lot of that going on in the world. People being brainwashed. And I've got to say that, because I'm fed up of seeing things of people being brainwashed. Pure and simple.
I think as well, personally, it's only my own opinion, that because of all these people coming over on boats and that, it's going to start it up again, isn't it?
Of course,
All
it's
the
already has.
prejudices,
It's already
starting.
has. It's already has.
You know, everybody's not the same. People were born here.
Yeah.
And I mean, the only thing wrong with what they're doing is they're coming over, and you can't blame them, you've got to blame this government.
Yeah.
They're coming over and they're able to go straight into a hotel. We've got food provided, they're given a telephone, and I don't know whether I'm still right, correct me if I'm wrong, they're given a car.
That's what we've seen.
We've got people who were born here or have lived here like for goodness knows how long. They don't get that.
No.
It takes months for their benefits to come through.
Yep.
They get sanctions for not turning up for whatever they do,
Yeah.
whatever they're supposed to do.
We've seen stuff like that as well.
You know, but these are coming over and getting everything.
Mm.
Plus, they push forward for housing. What makes that right when people have been on waiting lists
For X amount of years.
for years and they can't get a council place? This is what people are mad about, not the people actually coming here.
But you know the main people I do blame though? Those people who rip them off and put them on them dinghies. Them are the people really that has to be
Yeah.
stopped. Because if you don't have them, then you won't get them coming across on those dodgy boats and what have you.
I mean,
and some of them
we're
end
not,
up dying.
we're not do-gooders.
No.
You know, we'll say things as they are. And there's good and bad in
In
everybody.
every person on this planet.
Everybody. But I watched an interview, and this lad, and he was a very nice lad, I must say. And he said, well, they asked him why he came here, and not like France or somewhere.
Yeah,
And he
come
said,
across on the boats
because
as well.
we can
didn't
get
he?
everything here,
And that's what he said.
and there's not so much prejudice here, so you can get on better. And then the last sentence he said, and everything's free.
Yeah. And what does that tell you?
So that's what they're told,
Yeah.
their end. So, and our British government's authorities come and meet them off the dinghies and take them to the hotels.
Yeah. Well, they take them into what they call the processing.
Yeah, before they go into the
before they
hotel.
it's called the processing part for the asylum, and that's what it is. It's a
Which
place
is
of
very
asylum.
sad. And it's like the ones who are coming over and doing bad things to our girls
Oh
and
gosh,
boys.
no.
They're not checked when
That's
they come over.
no of their criminal history.
They're not checked. Which is bad, isn't it, really, when you think about it? But it makes you really sad, the world we're living in now. It really does.
Yeah, but getting back to the aspect of this video, judgmental. Being judgmental. It's not on. It
It
really
isn't.
isn't.
It
And,
really
and I can
isn't.
promise you, right, when we go out again in the next couple of days.
Well, I can't plan, can
No,
I? So
well,
we can't ever say
Whenever
that.
Maxine feels, or
When
if you've
I'm
got,
okay.
or if you've got some appointments coming up, because I know you've got some coming up again
Yeah.
soon. Yeah, we'll keep you updated on how it's been going because enough is enough, man. I'm telling you. We won't do anything on towards these other people, but I can tell you now that we're feeling a vibe.
I mean, we went to the new area we live in now, which is very multicultural.
Multicultural,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
lovely. Where we live, nobody's a problem at all.
No.
But we went to, I won't mention any names, a supermarket. Oh my goodness me. They didn't like it at all.
No, they
Did
didn't.
they?
No, they didn't. And it was like out of 5 people,
Yeah. Pushed out the way.
3. Out of every 5 people, there was 3. So you can imagine
Yeah.
how many bundles of people that was.
Yeah. And it was nasty, wasn't it?
Yeah, but there was one young lad,
No
bless
need
him.
for it.
One young Asian lad. Oh, he was lovely. He had a really good conversation with us as we came into the place where we were, mentioning no names. And he was all right. He was
Yeah,
okay.
with his daughter.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, it's not nice when you actually see it yourself. Yeah, and
But
again,
when you think that you've been like, I always look at it like Doctor Who, and you've landed somewhere,
yeah,
and you're thinking, oh my goodness, what's going on here? So
Yeah.
you never lived here before.
yeah,
That's how it feels,
yeah,
doesn't it?
it does. But you know what? I'll make sure they will feel our presence, and boy, do they feel our presence.
But can I change the subject a minute?
Yeah,
now,
carry
so
on.
they know.
Shoot, yeah, fire away. Yeah.
Because those who follow you for your martial arts and stuff. And the
Yeah, go on.
gym,
Yeah, listen to this.
I decided I was going to clean the fridge. Well, to clean my fridge, Andrew has to move it for me because I can't move it. Anyway, blah blah, I cleaned the fridge and I said, you can put it back now. As he was pushing it back in, fire alarm went off. Bear in mind, it works by electricity.
Yeah.
And I says, why is that going off? He said, I don't know.
And then it stopped a
Then it stopped.
few seconds
carried
later.
on.
Yeah, I carried on.
Went off again.
It went off again.
I said, what's going on? I said, you sure it's a candle or an incense stick in there? And he went, no. Anyway, I felt the top of his head here. And it was red hot. Not to put my hand on it like that. The heat from it was unbelievable. Now, I've had to tell you this because I'd never even believed it myself if I hadn't seen it and felt it. And this morning you reached your
It's called samadhi.
samadhi again.
And it's hard to reach that level in meditation. It's not easy. Not many people can reach that level.
Well, where we've been moving and that, yeah, you haven't really been into feeling it, have
Not
you, that
deeply,
bit?
not
deeply
deeply,
like you
not
normally
deeply.
did. And all we can think of, it's got to be that. Plus, we've had like an orange orb.
Yeah, we have.
If
That's true.
anybody knows anything about orbs, let us know what this orange orb is. Didn't we?
Yeah. I
2
know
or
that
3 times today it's been
Yeah.
round us. And it's not like a little small orb.
it's quite big.
It's massive.
It's really big. It's really big. I'd say it's the size of a small size football. Seriously, about the size of that. I'd say
Like a rugby ball.
it's like it was like that. That's the circle I'm doing. It's about as big as that. And yeah, I mean, some of you may have seen it on previous videos. There was actually orb activity, and it really was going on.
But this one, it was, oh, wow.
Well, we can tell you the place where we live. It's got a lot of history. It was built in the 1930s. In the 1930s, so you got pre-war and you got post-war in one place where we live now. And so
We know there's a spirit of an elderly lady.
yeah, so we know that
Yeah.
someone's passed here, or
Yeah.
maybe more than one person's passed in this.
But it's
in
just
this
this one
premises.
particular lady, isn't it?
And for those of you who, I'm not saying believe, but who are open,
Don't have to believe again.
it's
doesn't
been
matter.
it's been open.
Yeah.
It's been open.
But if you know what this orange orb is and what it means, let me know.
Yeah.
So I'd love to know what it is.
Mm.
I mean, I know what an orb is, but the brightness of it and the orangeness of it.
Yeah, it was more.
And it's only since that kept going off.
Yeah, I know. It was
The
very,
alarm.
very, very bizarre. Very bizarre. See, we told you we're not normal people.
No, sorry, I had to get that in. I had to tell people that. Because it's true. Yeah.
I mean, don't forget, I've been doing Qigong for a very, 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 very long time.
And the energy, wow.
I started doing Qigong practice as far back as, I'd say, probably the early 1990s. Very early. It's about 91, 92. So you're going back how many years?
Oh. 51?
No, not 50. I was born 1966. I'm on about in the early 1990s. So you're talking.
Feels like 51.
Well, it does feel like it. I'd say best part of 30 plus years. It's got to be.
A long time. You was 9, weren't you?
Well, my martial arts journey started in early 1970s. That's when it started, the Bruce Lee era. But the proper Qigong stuff didn't start till the early 1990s. Maybe even before. I'd say the late 80s, actually, to be honest with you. When I was still in my mum and dad's. So it started when we lived down Dovecoats. Yeah.
Which would have been unreal then, wouldn't it, in them days?
Well, I'm being honest, right, I thought I was really losing it a bit when I probably started it. Started experience weird and bizarre things, and my family used to think, "Are you all right, Jane?" I says, "No, I'm just doing my stuff." That's what I always say to my family, just doing my stuff. Oh, okay. But yeah, so that's the thing, man. Qigong work is hard work, and it really is. You've got to keep at it every day, and that's no joke. And it's, you work at your own pace and your own time. You fit it around your home life and everything. Don't become obsessed with it, because that's when it can affect you up here. And that's the power of it. Trust me.
It's like anything, isn't it? It's different.
But yeah, getting back to this video about being judgmental to others, which you shouldn't be.
Don't do it.
No, it's not a nice thing. It's not a nice thing having that trend, but yet there's people out there who are like it.
Some people thrive on it, don't they?
Thrive off it, man.
Because they've got nothing else better to do.
And these ones who I call, a lot of these are. The keyboard warriors, they're the prime suspects of it as well. Because I remember one occasion, when I was living in Wolverhampton in one of the homeless places, I remember when I used to do a bit of social media, I had one lad who I went to school with many, many years ago at Pennyford High School. I won't mention his name because I'm not that kind of person, but he was being very not nice to me, saying about the stuff I put on. He's a very negative person, and he always had been from when he was at school. And he's saying, "Why are you always doing these stupid stuff and stuff like that?" And and I do remember this very well. I told Max about this, and I actually showed you the conversation as well. And so I said to him, "This is my stuff. I'll do what I want." So then I ended up blocking him, and then was it about a few weeks later?
Yeah.
It was a few weeks later. I met up
in Wolverhampton.
Yeah, in Wolverhampton with yourself and my sister, Nettie. And you know the weirdest thing? I saw him by the bus station. And he seen me, and I said to Nettie and Max, "There he is, that one who was dissing me on social media." I says, "Oh, right, is that him?" I said, "Yeah." And he seen me and Max and Nettie, and he looked and he put his head down and crossed over the road very quickly. Said he was being very judgmental against me. Because, I cannot be the way I am. This is who I am. And if people don't like me, then keep your opinions, your judgmental things to yourself.
If people don't like, they don't have to watch.
Of course.
It's common sense, isn't it, really? If you don't like something, you wouldn't watch it, would you?
Exactly, you wouldn't.
But some people do watch stuff and then they criticise it all the way through.
And it's happened to me a few times with people who I went to school with, who were old neighbours of mine. We lived down Dovecoats, mentioning no names.
What? I think a lot of people probably experience that, who do these YouTube things. But I don't think it's because they think it's all rubbish. I think they're jealous.
Yeah.
A lot of it's got to do with jealousy.
Yeah, of course there's a lot of jealousy out there. Especially with the thing that I do with my Chi Energy skill, which has taken me a very, very long time. And people don't realise, when they see me do these things, they say, "Oh God," they think like it's just happened the other day. No, I've been doing this stuff all my life.
It's like the other day when we was, it's on your other video, isn't it? When we was in the Aldi in Albury. We bumped into... he's got a YouTube channel and he's absolutely brilliant.
A Walk with Phil.
A Walk with Phil, it's called.
Yes, Phil. Shout out to you again, Phil. Bless your brother.
And God love him, he knows what he's on about. He knows his stuff.
Of course he does. You could tell.
Really
the man's very clever.
And he's such a nice person. We'd never met him before, but obviously we follow him.
Yeah.
So give him a shout out or
Yeah.
have a look at his videos. You
Yeah,
know,
because he's
it's really good, really
yeah.
interesting. And Andrew said, "Oh, there's that Phil over there," and I looked, and he went over and said hello. And you know that man? He took time to ask Andrew, didn't he,
Yeah.
about his YouTube video, what he did, you know, in the conversation and everything. He was with his wife, who was also as lovely, wasn't she?
Yeah, bless her.
What a lovely couple.
Mm.
So, you know, if you get a chance, have a look on his videos
Yeah,
on his
a
YouTube.
walk with Phil.
A
it's
walk
cool.
with Phil.
Yeah, honestly.
Absolutely brilliant.
Highly recommend
yeah.
him. If you're into stuff where the history of places, and he takes you to certain places within the West Midlands as well, within his local area, and he'll tell you the history and the up and coming things and what's happened to the areas and whatnot and so forth. But he really goes into the details of
the history of stuff.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you way back certain things have happened over the years and how they've changed up until the present day moments, and maybe what are the future things which are coming to wherever he's doing his vlogs and what have you. But yeah, check him out. A Walk with Phil.
Yeah, brilliant.
A Walk with Phil. And subscribe to him because honestly, he's brilliant.
Genuine person.
Very, you wouldn't meet or come
You
across
don't
a more
meet many genuine people.
And that's a very
these
rare
days,
thing in
but
life.
He was very genuine.
But we're not saying that there isn't genuine people out there, because
no, not
we
at all.
we haven't really come across many as much. But Phil, definitely, Phil, you are a genuine person, straight down the middle of life. You know, lad, you really are. Bless you. So yeah, getting back to the video again about being judgmental to others. It's not a nice trait. It's quite ugly, actually. It's one of the most ugliest traits out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
There's no need for it this day and age.
No.
No need at all.
Most certainly not.
You know, use your energy for something positive, for goodness sake. There's plenty of stuff that you can use your energy on.
Yep, in a very positive and productive
way.
And productive way too.
You know, that can help other people or help other channels or whatever. You know, you're much better giving it to that than giving it to people who don't really deserve it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything there, Mrs. T?
Yes.
But again, thank you for the support on our channel. We really, really do appreciate it. You can't imagine how much. And it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to the channel. I must say that, because it doesn't cost you nothing. Zero, nada, minus, you know, not a nickel or a schmickel or a dime or halfpenny or halfpenny or whatever currency you use in the world. It doesn't cost you nothing. That's it. All we want is your positive energy.
Yeah.
That's it. What more can you ask for? Positive energy. When you give out positive energy in life, what happens to you? You receive it back. I promise you, you really, really do. That's a known trait of the universe. You receive it back. May not happen straight away.
And start putting your opinions on, and you know, speak to us.
Yeah, speak to us. Don't be warmth.
Speak to us.
Bite, you know. But yeah, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Hit that subscription button, hit the notification bell, because we upload content every day. And yes, thumbs, get those thumbs up, share the love, comments in the box, share the channel, share the videos, spread that positive energy of life, because there may be someone out there who may need that positive energy to receive in their life, and that will help them immensely. You know, the ripple of life, what we're on about, it's things like that. Remember that film Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, where Jason Scott Lee, who portrayed Bruce Lee, took his wife Linda into, it was an old building which used to be a laundrette, right? And there's a pebble in there, and he picks up the pebble and he drops that pebble. And you know what he said next? He said, "It has begun." So you see, sending positive energy is just like that pebble you drop, and you create those positive ripples. Ripples take their time, through time, and it does. They're not rushed ripples, they just take the time, but when they do, boy, it's such a wonderful feeling, and it truly is. Because we create them every day, me and Maxine do, every single day. We send them out as far as the eye can see on this planet. We really do. We never stop sending them out. Never stop sending them lots positive ripples of life. So yeah, be like that too. You know, and again, yeah, please just share that channel. And most importantly, as we say on all our videos, please stay safe out there. And we cannot stress that enough. Wherever you are in the world, just please stay safe.
Be
please.
aware.
Yeah, and be aware. Don't go around with that tunnel vision approach to life, because it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. I'm being honest, long before I met Max, I used to be like that. And then certain things happened and I got to see the truth. So always be aware of what's going on around you, both inwardly and outwardly. It's the most important thing in life, just to be aware. Because you've only got one life, not two. But when you're in a relationship with someone you truly love, two individual souls become one soul.
Yeah, they do.
And it happened with my mum and dad, the same thing. And it creates beautiful harmony in life, and it truly does.
It's very true, isn't
It really does. Anyway, namaste.
Namaste,
Namaste,
everyone.
everybody. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you to all the martial arts family out there in that world of arts. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate your support on our channel. Thank you. And let's keep that chi flowing of life, because it's a wrap on this one. Let's feel that chi. And yes, I will be doing some more Kung Fu entertainment shorts for you and my Tai Chi Traveller.